How important are those early rounds for Conor Benn? Like you said, finishing.
The whole fight's important. Look, I mean, I don't think that we know how fast Conor Benn starts. At the same time, I don't think it's right that Conor should come out just like a raging bull. I mean, Eubank said yesterday, I'm the matador, all that kind of stuff. You've got to be smart with it, but you've got to be explosive, you've got to be spiteful, and you've got to land early. And Conor Benn will land early in this fight. Can he put a dent in him like Liam Smith said? I believe so.
Eddie, can I just ask, what's your relationship now like with Ben Shalom? Obviously,
it's all right. I said before, I don't mind Ben. I find him quite amusing, and I said it's not being facetious. He's a very strange man. He's a very awkward guy, but he's not. You know, people don't think he's harmless. For me, I take people where I find them harmless. I've enjoyed working with him. I'm sure we can do more business together. We speak a lot. Can't quite figure him out yet, but you know, not everyone's cup of tea. We do business together. I'm happy to do more with him.
Eddie, just one other question again for our public in America. Jake Paul Chavez, does that fight legitimize Jake Paul, or is it just another spectacle?
Listen, I think if Chavez comes in any kind of shape with any kind of desire, maybe it can be. It's not a terrible fight. You know, we know that Gervonta is going to fight Jake Paul in November, and then we'll see what happens if there's an AJ fight. Be interested to go from Gervonta Davis to Anthony Joshua, but I don't think the Chavez fight is terrible. I think it's a smart bit of business. Hopefully Chavez can get himself up for it. He don't have too long. He's been through a lot, but he was once a decent fighter. It was a long time ago.
Thank you, Eddie. I mean, the last time I saw you personally was in Brooklyn at the Barclays Center, and there was a lot going on that night. I got to ask you, how real or what was to it with you and Tank actually being a thing? Was that something that was talked about?
Yeah, no, it was highly talked about and in negotiations and almost ready to make happen, but he has to do his rematch with Lamont and get that W, and then we'll be able to run it back. But me and Gervonta were scheduled to fight for sure.
All right, so the WBA convention is here. President Roberto Mendoza has said a couple of times that he'd be willing, he wouldn't be against you having a title shot, title fight against Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. said that you guys are negotiating the fight. What are your thoughts on Mendoza's comments and Julio Cesar Chavez as an opponent?
I want someone tougher, and I want a real belt, not just like something that gets put up for entertainment value. So it's great and all, but like honestly, he's easy work, and I want someone tougher to shut people up.
All right, last question.
Is there any names, any tougher names out there?
I mean, there's like a long line of people like that they can take a ticket and get in line to see who I want to fight next. Seriously, like I don't say that as shit talk. I'm the biggest payday in the sport of boxing right now, so everyone wants to fight, and when you're the hot girl on the block, you could do what the fuck you want.
Awesome.
Just to finish on that point, Jake Paul is the biggest boxer in male boxing. Amanda Serrano is the biggest boxer in female boxing. These two are the faces of boxing from my perspective. That's why every single fighter is calling them out. And that's why when they do the trilogy, it's going to be one of the biggest events that's ever happened across all sports. 75 million people watched Amanda Serrano endure a headbutt with a massive cut on her eye and fight through it. So every girl, young lady, and woman is going to have a stake when that trilogy happens. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Jake, the Canelo fight fell through at the last minute. What's next for you? What do you want next?
Yeah, there's a long list of names, man, but it's funny, like, I've said this before in boxing, and it holds true, but boxers don't like boxing. They don't want to sign the contract. So we'll see what happens, but at the end of the day, I'm just going to keep on training and staying in the gym. But we do have an announcement next week, but I'm just not going to leak anything. And, like, we've had these fights pulled twice now at the 1 yard line, Canelo, Gervonta. So I'm just not going to jinx it and say anything.